So, of course, I'm back at the grocery store. I mean, why wouldn't I be? Maybe I should do this. Guess where I am today? I forgot a few things, like replacing the jar of yeast that flung out of its holding space in my refrigerator and committed self-deletion when it jumped out and hit the floor. Yes, it jumped out. I swear. I saw it do it. But listen, I'm going to give a couple of predictions. Okay? This is something I've never done before, but what the hell? You know, I've never made them public, but I have made predictions in the past, and they always seem to kind of happen. So, I'm just going to put this one out there. So, the DOJ, okay, I predict the DOJ is going to come back with this subpoena and tell Congress that they can, fold it in four corners and shove it up their ass. They're not going to. They're going to refuse the subpoena. They're just going to be like, yeah, we're just not going to do it, okay? Because it's Trump's DOJ. All right, but here's the biggest thing. Okay, we all know that he's on it. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm looking down the road. I'm looking down the road to fall and winter. Okay, when flu cases start going back up. Flu is a very seasonal thing. It doesn't do well in hot weather, like at all. It needs cold weather to be able to move around, and it really needs us to be very close together and indoors so it can really pass between. We have seen egg prices go way fucking down because bird flu is down. We also know that RFK Jr., the head of Donald Trump's Department of Health and Human Services, has fired all of ACIP, which is this board that at the CDC that picks out, ironically, flu vaccines for the next year. There is a big possibility, a huge possibility, that there will not be a booster this year for flu. More than likely won't be one for COVID either. I predict that flu deaths are going to skyrocket, mainly because we don't have an updated vaccine. But I also see bird flu rising in the human population. I see it actually making the shift, making the zoonotic leap this year. This flu season, 2025-26 flu season. I am predicting it, that it's going to make the leap. Why not? The only thing we're missing, because listen, he is doing every single thing the same. Every single thing the same, just on a sped up timeline. Okay? Just to remind you folks, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested and was murdered, hung, whatever, self-deleted, whatever, himself under Tangerine Palpatine's first administration. And then, boom, we had COVID. Now, because nobody's going to shut up about it, despite what Tangerine Palpatine, El Presidente Taco wants us to do, is shut up about it. Nobody's shutting up about it. So, yeah. It's just a sped up timeline is all. Because the guardrails are off. And his Department of Health and Human Services has fucking crippled the CDC to the point that we can't predict the next pandemic. We can't look down the road to see what's coming for us. If I were you guys, I would stock up on these immediately. Remember during COVID-19, C-19, when wearing these eliminated an entire strain of flu? Eliminated it off the face of the planet. These little things right here. Yeah. If I were you, I would stock up. Stock up. Wear them everywhere. Oh, and two, because most of us aren't going to be able to afford health insurance because of what Tangerine Palpatine is doing with the cutting of the ACA, the gutting of Medicare, the gutting of Medicaid, all of that shit. Y'all don't want to be getting sick. Okay? Y'all don't want to be getting sick. So, yeah. I'm going to put this on and carry my happy ass in there and get the yeast that I need. And some $5 sushi. Because it's Wednesday and Publix has sushi for sale for $5 on Wednesday. And also they're supposed to have my bread for sale. So, we're fixing to see. All safe. Talk to y'all later.